today we have a bootleg unboxing. So this is a bootleg Mikoto Misaka from Railgun Index, whatever that series is called. And I actually have the real figure on the shelf behind me. So I'm gonna unbox both, have a look at them, and just see how bootleg this could possibly be. I'm pretty stoked to see what happens. Alright, so I've got the two products side by side, and already I'm pretty amused. This came with some free gifts, which I'm definitely going to keep in mind when I'm doing like a price comparison. Really glad I have those. And yeah, just the box differences straight away. They're both the same sort of thing, but they're also a little bit different. Alright, so yeah, I'm not going to say I'm impressed, but I could definitely see how someone could be deceived by the bootleg. You know, it's the same sort of thing, and you know, you could easily walk away with this and not be any the wiser. But there are some obvious differences in the actual figure itself as well. Even through the plastic, you can actually sort of make out the differences. And yeah, I'm interested to get these both open. I'm interested if the size and molding is the same. It looks like it is, but it also looks like the one on the right is a little bit smaller. I can't really tell at this stare. There are some really obvious places like the hair, and then also the quality of these things I wouldn't be that impressed with. I think the real ones are a bit harder. And yeah, just some of the shading on the legs, and there is quite a few little blemishes. But really the hair sculpt is the most obvious place. And then I think you also see the real one has a lot darker shading on the uniform. And yeah, I'm also not convinced with the stableness of this whole thing. I'd be amazed if the real one's that loose. You know, but like, you know, that's that. It looks pretty convincing. Alright, let's open the real one now. Oh, that's quite a bit nicer. Yeah, wow. Oh man. Yeah, where do I even start? Is there a size difference? I think there is. Also, her arm's like bent. So yeah, this was an interesting opportunity to do an A-B comparison like this and just see how big the gap is. Just when you look at them, the left figure is just so much nicer, and it really just comes down to paint. The sculpting's more or less the same except for a few little blemishes. But really, it's just the paint that really separates them. You can see the tones are completely different. The real one's more, I don't know, it's sort of less saturated, but they use darker colors at the same time. The skin, especially, sort of where it shows. The skin on the fake one's sort of shiny and glossy like plastic, whereas the legitimate one's got sort of matte skin, and it looks a lot more convincing, I guess. And then, yeah, especially the hair as well. The hair's a lot darker on the fake one, whereas the legitimate one has a lot more tone through it. And you can see like the seams and joins of the parts as well are a lot tighter on the real one. And then yeah, for the base, like it's got texture, it's got shading, and then it's also rock solid compared to how loose the fake one was. And yeah, these lightning effects as well, completely different. These ones like stiff and they go sort of white, like when they get dense and stuff like that. It looks really convincing in person. Like it looks like the same lightning effects as in the show. It really is eye-opening to how what you get for the money buying a legitimate figure. It's just so much nicer and better. You know, it's passable. If you pick this up used or something like that, you could believe it without checking against the real thing in pictures. And yeah, that's, you know. Yeah, anyways, that's me for today, guys. I've been your mate Animate because I'm your mate who likes anime. And I'll see you guys in the next one.